Raymond Kithinji Muturi was born on 6 September 1965 in Mombasa to the late David Njoe Gisheshe Muturi and the late Cecilia Tira. He was the second born in a family of 4. Raymond was brother to Hilary Nyaga Njiro and Eva Wanjoe. He was son-in-law to the late Protasio Mwenda and Judith Sogone. He was husband to Dr. Caroline Kithinji, Chuka University. Father to Patrick Monyi, Pauline Nkatha, and James Mugendi. Father-in-law to Robert Mugendi. Grandfather to Natasha Kadhomi and Eleanor Kendi. Raymond was brother-in-law to Mumo, Kare, Mbabu, Chogoria, Leonard, Getonga, Kedoshi, and late Karemi. His education. The late Raymond joined the Aga Khan Primary School in Nairobi for his primary education in 1972. He sat for his CPE and passed, and proceeded to Nairobi Tech High School for his O-level education. After sitting for his KCE exam, he joined the Kenya National Polytechnic, where he attained a higher national diploma in power mechanics. He proceeded to Kenya Technical Teachers College, KTTC, where he trained as a teacher. He later proceeded to Moi University for his degree in power mechanics. His work life. Raymond started his work life at Kenya Breweries Limited Automotive Department in 1987, where he worked up to 1988. In 1989, he worked for Brookbond Kericho. From 1990 to 1991, he worked at Kaiboi Technical College before joining Meru College of Science and Technology, Nshiru, where he worked till 1992. Raymond joined Chogoria Boys High School in 1992, where he worked till his demise, rising through the ranks to the position of acting deputy principal academic. He was the longest-serving power mechanics teacher and rugby coach in the school. He was a great teacher, mentor, and father to many. The students regarded him very highly. In the course of his work, he held various positions, including the games master, football and rugby coach. He achieved his dream as a rugby coach of the Tsunami rugby team by leading the team to the national level in 2013. His family life. The late Raymond met and wedded his wife, Dr. Caroline Osese, at Kariobangi Catholic Church on 6th August 1988. They were blessed with 3 children, Patrick Monyi, Pauline Nkatha, and James Mugendi. Son-in-law Robert Mugendi, and Patrick's fiancée Magdalene. Raymond was blessed with 2 grandchildren, Natasha Kadhomi and Eleanor Kendi. His church life. As a child, Raymond was born and raised in a very staunch Catholic family and followed through all his sacraments. Was baptized on the 10th October 1965 at Makupa Catholic Church in Mombasa. Confirmed on 6th August 1988 and had the holy matrimony at Kariobangi Catholic Church. Till his demise, he was an active member of St. Peter and Paul Church, Kairone, where he served in various capacities. His social life. Raymond was a very sociable person and got along with everyone. He endeared himself to his neighbors, colleagues, teachers, and students, and everyone who interacted with him. His students commonly referred to him as the bouncer. He was an active member of the community, and the testimony from the people who knew him in life and beyond was and is beyond sufficient to characterize him. He was known as the man of the people. He was a father figure to many, through mentoring and giving them opportunities for growth and self-development. His illness. Raymond fell sick on the morning of 18th October 2020 after a burglary attack at his home. He sought treatment from several doctors and was admitted at Woodlands Hospital under care of Dr. E. Wangai on Tuesday, 27th October 2020. On 29th October at around 8 p.m., Raymond suffered congestive cardiac failure, CCF. Attempts by the doctors to resuscitate him were unsuccessful. We loved you, Raymond, but God loved you most. Rest in peace till we meet again. So unfortunately, the wife to Raymond is unable to read her tribute and has requested me to do that. Tribute to my loving husband. My husband was a special, wonderful man. I'm not sure I can really express just how much I will miss him. Not only was he a wonderful husband, but a wonderful father, grandfather, best friend, colleague, and so much more. Raymond's ability to make everyone feel comfortable, secure, and loved was his greatest strength. It has been 32 years since we got married, and I look back over those years with so much happiness. Raymond was such a gentleman, well-mannered and polite, but always quick with a witty remark. His joviality and good nature attracted me to him, and I will never forget his raucous and contagious laughter. When we had each of our children, Patrick, Pauline, and James, he was delighted. Raymond was a wonderful father to them, and I would watch him take them to Sunday school and show them off to all the other parents. As they became teenagers, I saw how they would always went to him for advice. They respected and loved him deeply. Raymond was a hard-working and giving man. Not only was he committed to his job, but also working long hours. He was my soulmate and my inspiration, my steadfast rock that helped me through thick and thin. Raymond supported and loved us all, and was always there to help navigate through life's challenges. Raymond may be in heaven now, but I know he's looking down at us with a big smile on his face saying, forge ahead, make the best life, the best out of life, and I'll see you soon. We have work to do here too. His last words to me were, sweetheart, take care, to which I responded, I shall. Eternal rest grant unto Raymond, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon my dear husband. Goodbye, my dear, sweet husband, and God bless.
Akuepushe na hukumu, akupe amani ya kudumu.
Bila wewe Raymond Muturi, raga sio raga. Bila wewe Raymond Muturi, raga haina ladha. Kama ninga ulisifika mashariki mwa Afrika na kwingineko, tuna hakika tutakupongeza. Wakati wa Mola umefika, wito wake umetuitika. Umetuacha twasikitika, tuomboleza. Mwenyezi Mungu akurehemu, mpendo wetu shujaa. Akuepushe na hukumu, akupe amani ya kudumu. Bila wewe mzee Raymond Muturi, raga sio raga. Bila wewe mzee Raymond Muturi, raga haina ladha.
Hi to him and tell him we miss him and how lovely and strong his granddaughters are. They have his eyes, and the forehead. You are the kindest and the most generous person we ever met. We shall forever hold a seat for you under the stars on those barbecue nights and on the beach when out on trips, because that was your thing. You are forever in our hearts. Fare thee well, Shoshore. Nanami says you. She has a doctor's kit out every night for you. Till we meet again.
A father, a life coach, and the best buddy to me. Dot taught me everything there is to be about life. The values, survival skills, and how to associate with different people. Dad worked so hard to make sure I had everything that made me feel comfortable in academics, sports, and even at home. He was a passionate, determined, disciplined, concerned, highly spirited man. Dad was always one phone call away. He was always there to save the day. He was my Superman. Keep watching over me from heavens. I still need you, Father. Thank you for filling my life with moments, sweet, sad, and sometimes tearful.
Muturi was a gentleman par excellence, handling subjects that are rare. He has nurtured students for 28 years. And as I was contemplating about this, I remembered that we have engineers that make roads, make houses, and that is beautiful. Social workers that do those things. But we have this teacher that has enhanced God's creation for 28 years. And even as we hurl a wand against a teacher, I want us to remember how many families a teacher touches. How many families eat and drink because of that teacher. Mr. Muturi was a teacher. He was a teacher. And in a subject, I want to tell you this afternoon, those of you that are close to, that know how we score, Mr. Muturi's subject would always be above 10. That means that most of his students would be A and A minus. Ask yourself how many he has touched in this country. We cannot talk about his colleague in the subject because there is none. We don't have. And the students were asking me, what now? There are only about 5 or so schools in the country that handle power mechanics. That is how special he was to us. I want to say again, we have lost a man. And at this point, I want, around me, MC, to ask those that have been through Chogoria boys, the teachers, the support staff, even the former principal, and the chairman of the board to stand and wave at the crowd. Please do. Most of them are in that tent. Is it a tent or what is it? It's a shade or something like that. You may sit. The old students that have been touched by Muturi, I saw some leave, but I'm sure there are some that are hanging about. Are you here? Yeah, I can see they are there, they are standing out there. They came all the way. And I want to tell you that nobody was coerced in this because Muturi was a man. In some places, you'll find people getting pushed to contribute, pushed to go, who were attend. Nobody did it in this because Muturi was a gentleman. This acting deputy was given this appointment this time. Little did we know I wish I had talked to Father. Probably they know some of those secrets out there. They would have told me that pick somebody else. But now I was in the dark and I'm at a loss. May God bless you. May God rest his soul in heaven and in peace.
Umunde tuguka baba nuntu a Dr. Raymond Kithinji na nuntu agwitwa kwa mukuru wawe nitwamakire muno nuntu akwigua bwagikuo kiu nuntu mukuru uyu arari muntu abata muno atanagiria kalo aruta wira wa university atamugiria thoma nuntu kuri antu mamwe arume magiragia kama thoma na mbithagirwa nena kezi mingi muno university nkeguca ananene ngirwe muchie nuntu ninathire kuthoma na githoma ni gagutethia mwingi riu we atae na mauntu mau arari a humble man muntu agutethia na muntu agutethia cukuru riu ni twigua tuli affected muno nuntu of the death of Mr. Muturi nimbuga ngai niwe ukamuriplace nuntu bau ni beyond our reasoning na gutewe utigatiga nthino na tutice kuria muntu agatiga nthino riu ni tuga pole sana nuntu wa family mwikare wega na ngai akamurathima nimenda kuga guku ni kugite andu matiega andu magucema mamangi utukuri mamamie makuia nitukwenda tuboye spirit yonu uthire spirit wa kuia na muntu aiyaga nuntu atikwenda kuruta wira thirikari ni umie muno yambate antu mau nuntu ni makuthukia wa society makandiscourage antu kuruta mawira mamega
antu mauntu makoni security ati wanaangalia they are turning wira gwatha utetige oiga no rimwe ria ntand pakatuone pala bathondekete wiro ningependa security yetu iangaliwe. Wana chief ambia OCS sisi watu ya Mara najua hii mambo ya cosplay watu imezidi sana. Ito kwenda kwigwa antu be arrested. Tutika arrest antu ba corona. Hata watu ya cosplay watu tuwafanya nini? Wawe punished. Because without that we will not be doing justice to the community of this area.
Administratively, I'm in charge of Chogoria location, and we are doing well. Na ninataka kuchukua fursa hii ndio niweze kukaribisha nyote wale ambao wamekuja katika kikao hiki kujumuika na sisi wakati huu. I want to pray and request that you feel so much appreciated to come and join us during these times. It is not in vain that each one of you has sacrificed this all our time to be with us at this moment. And I must say that I am quite humbled, very humbled for you to be with us this day. Kwa niaba ya serikali na niaba yangu na familia yangu ningetaka kupeana rambirambi. I want to give my message and that of the government, message of condolence to the family and friends kwa kupoteza mmoja wetu katika hii kijiji na katika hii familia na marafiki zetu. Ninataka kusema si jambo la rahisi. Most of the time during these kind of times, we try to say that we know how one is feeling, especially the one who is directly affected. But I know we can only imagine. You cannot say you know how they feel. And therefore, I only want to encourage the family that all is not lost and God is with you, Madam Caro and the family. And I would just revisit one of the verse in the Bible in the 2 Corinthians, I think 12:9, in a situation where this gentleman, Paul, was pierced with a thorn in his flesh. And this gentleman was pleading with God 3 times. Mungu niondoe hii mwiba iko kwa mwili yangu mara 3. With a lot of hope that God is going to remove that thorn, God did not do exactly that. But he promised one thing, that my grace is all you need. And for the family and friends, we may not get our brother back, but all I want to assure each one of you in this gathering is that God's grace is sufficient for each one of us, and more so for the direct family which has been directly affected by this unfortunate incidents. Nikishasema hivyo, ningetaka kuwashukuru nyote katika hii kikao kwa sababu ya vile mmekaa vizuri na hata kuwa na barakoa ama whatever we call them, barakoa. Yes, it is good that we have them. Na ningetaka kusema hivi katika hiki kikao ya kwamba tafadhali, mumesikia ya kwamba rais wetu alisema hivi, each person must be in these barakoas, nitumie hiyo Kiswahili tu, ama mask throughout, especially when you are in public. Kumesemekana watu watapigwa faini. Sioni haja ya mtu kupigwa faini, na ni kuchunga, wewe unastahili kuchunga afya yako. Kwa hivyo tusingoje kupigwa faini ama kushikwa. Tujichunge ndio hii ugonjwa iweze kutuondokea na tutafurahia. Finally, I want to jump so many things that I wanted to say because of time, but finally let me just jump the very unnecessary things and conclude this way. As an office in charge of security in the area, I must, or I should, not leave this gathering without sending a message to the team of the welfare of this particular area. The chairman, I saw him within, and I am requesting him to see Assistant Chief, maybe today or tomorrow. They organize for a meeting within the shortest time possible, because we want to see and ensure that the situation that has led to, or rather, the situation that has been there a few days ago does not continue. We are very stern on the security of the area, no relapse, and we are very strict, but I don't want to disclose all the things that we are doing about the area security in this gathering. It would be wrong to disclose all the security issues in public. But welfare chairman, talk with the assistant chief. Let's have the meeting within 7 days from today and see what we can do for our way forward. Aya, kaza wanyako katikati, twende 1 2 twende 1 2 aya, fike salama, pole pole 1 2 tena kiasi 1 2 pole wazito baba. Aya, tumbati yake twende, sawa? Yes. Taita sawa, taita wageni, tunaisha kidogo. Angine twende. Mwisho. Shiriki na nguruwe, chakula kisichofaa, yanipasa kurudi.
nitarudi na kusema Baba yangu nisamehe.
Raymond Kithinji Muturi indogoka ya wiganu mbirire ne iji umuntu gwaku wathani Yesu muteithie one weru gwake ogiaku unenene kuria uturaga Kenya manjire ya Kristo mwathani wetu. Muntu Murungu mwene inya ni arikitie gwita Raymond kuma uturo ne buburi etakiriwe turika mwiri jwae muthetune kuria jwaumire Kristo niwe wari wa mbere kuriuka kuma kiriaku na nitukwimenya ati kinyatwe agariukia miri yetu miku ikareta jwawe ukumione nuntu gwa Kristo mwathani wetu.
Baba yetu uliye mbinguni, jina lako litukuzwe, ufalme wako ufike, utakalo lifanyike duniani kama mbinguni. Tupe leo mkate wetu wa kila siku, utusamehe makosa yetu kama tunavyowasamehe na sisi waliotukosea, usitie katika kishawishi, lakini tuokoe maovuni.
Sasa you roll the casket pole pole.
Katika safari ya kwenda mbinguni tembea na Bwana Yesu. Safari ya tembea na Bwana Yesu.
Hata kama tuko huko tukisikia hiyo wimbo tunaendelea sio? Kutoka ndera please.
Haya. Ande babatiri barikira mudetu wageromba tucoke tudingatoni karo na ana bawe ekire muganga jitu nikenda wange kudingata barabangi baliaja immediate family members na Kristo. Muntu lirikana uri muthetu na ugashoka muthetune no mwathanire agakuriukia ntuku ya muthia Raymond Kithinji tura na pere. Saidia mama yako.
Number the nuclear family please. Nuclear sio kila mtu. Niko wakanya bau bangio leo. Mama na watoto pato. Thank you. The others around there, aciari baria bangi bambere na bage gothi. Muciari naikua Mr.